Already turned 343, November 14th, 42. Let's see what happens. Still unloading all those troops. Another large chunk of them disabled. Which means we will bombard them again as a moron. Alrighty, is that it for the night? Nope. There we go. Alright, day phase. Morning air phase. Hey, we spotted enemy carriers. Wonder if that's him spotting me. Yep, I think it's him spotting me. Alright, that's it for the morning air phase. Something just sunk, not ours. Alright, let's get us some kills. Oh, come on! What? We can't let that P-40 do anything? Alright, here we go. Now we're on the B-25s. Alright, we chased them off, but we lost an Oscar. I don't know if we shot down that P-40 or not. Awesome. Haven't seen DO-24s in a long time. Come on, let's get them. There's one. Two. Alright, we got one for sure, and either we bagged the other two or they fled. Well, these guys came in right under us. Alright, they're shitty Australian pilots at least. Well, they're shitty now. Wonder why he's bombing Mandalay. I think he's just hitting it because it's close enough to be in normal range, and he's just trying to build experience. Alright, air's done. We're going to finish with the naval phase, then roll into land moving combat. Gonna do more unloading. Here we go. Alrighty, yep. Yeah, it's okay. 4 regiments of Marines. Part of a battalion, infantry battalion. Bunch of other guys. There's another regiment. Alright, yeah. If he attacks this turn, we'll probably lose the base. And here it comes. I know we have level 3 forts, but we have 25 assault value, so 75 maybe. With the firepower the Marines have, most likely lose the base, which is fine. I've been waiting for these bases to fall for a month at least. Force to 2, and yep, there it goes. Hooray! Hooray! Alright, he got 4-1 odds on us. We lost 400 men. None units were not wiped out. He lost 94. Alright. That's fine. That's an easy victory for him. I didn't really defend that base. I have no reason to defend those bases heavily because there's no way you can hold them. If I defend them too heavily, he just goes around them. Hey, we actually lost some men this time. 47 wounded to 600 of his. Alright, calm down there, Sound. Alright. We'll look at the fatigue and disruption on that garrison unit, and if it's decent, we will take that base next turn. Alright, that's it for the turn. We'll go ahead and expand some bases, and then run right through production. When that's done, we'll pause the video, grab some saves, grab some data, come back and go over the after action reports. If you enjoyed watching this turn unfold with me, please go ahead and click on that like button. If you're following the campaign along but you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click on that button too. It helps the algorithm. Alrighty, well, overall, a slow day in the war, and even though they took a base from us, it was a base we couldn't hold, and he's, I think, personally, 3 months behind taking it. But score-wise, we went down 115 points for losing Luganville. He went up 4. Let's see, in the air, he lost 4, we lost 2. Let's see, we lost 2 Oscars, 1 air-to-air, 1 to ops. He lost 3 DO-24s, 2 air-to-air, 1 to ops. He lost a Hurricane recon aircraft to ops. So we lost 2 fighters. 1 was killed. Okay. Incoming air units for us, 16 days to our next grouping. We're going to get some dive bombers, some float fighters, some float planes, some NICs. Those are fighter bombers, I believe, and Dynas, I think those are fighter bombers as well. We will most likely change these guys out, though. Alright, incoming ships for us. Turn that off, turn that off. Let's take a look here. 12 days to a tanker, 13 to an escort, 17 to another tanker. We got 3 tankers coming in 19 days, and they're all large ones, too. So that'll be nice. Let's see, then an AMC, an escort, baby LST. Yeah, nothing really on the horizon of anything big coming yet. The next big ship will get that CB in 84 days. I believe that's February something. There should be a CV about that time too. February 2020, 25th. Okay, we'll get a CV. And then I think March we get like 2 CVs, and they start coming in, which will be good because we're gonna need them. On the ground, 2 days to a field construction battalion, 4 days to a repurchase of a Marine Koi, 11 days to a headquarters of 2 base forces, 16 days to the rest of the 3rd tank division. Alright. Engines and aircraft. 19, 15, 12. 5 M8s. 2 Helens, 2 Nels, 2 Vows, 2 Kates, 2 3Bs. 1 Irving and 1 Emily. Let's see. The M8s are getting up there. Probably one or two more days of producing them. We can put them back on hold. Devices. Let's see. 112 support. 24 infantry. Some 8cm gun, AA guns. Some anti-tank weapons. Some Marines. Heavy machine gunners. Bunch of free sound detectors. That kind of crap. So, let's see, dual-purpose gun, Marine heavy machine gunner, some heavy infantry, shipping engineering squad, and some naval support. All right, let's go ahead and bring up Combat Reporter. On the ground at Taborfane, he bombarded us for no losses. We'll take a look there, and if we're if the garrison unit is in decent shape, we will attack. Luganville, I'm not surprised here. We bombarded them, did nothing, and then he turned around and attacked us. All those damn Marines with that firepower blew us away. So he took Luganville. We did not lose either unit, but they're pretty much gone. I don't even think we can airlift any piece. We'd have to send ships down there, and that's not going to happen. So those 2 units are gone. We do have pieces of them elsewhere. So they will not. I will not have to buy them back and then wait, 30 days plus for them to reappear. Then wait for them to build up. By the time we would probably get them back after we purchase them back, they will be rebuilt. And up in China, he bombarded us there. We took a few wounded. He took 660 casualties. Amphibious, Taborfane, and Luganville is the only action going on. In the air, basically the same thing. He tried to hit our transports at Taborfane. We had fighters flying out of Ambon protecting them. We got 2 of these DO-24s in area. The other one went down to ops, and then the Hudsons came in. We didn't get any of them, but they did not. But when he came in through, he came in really high. That's what the issue was. That's why we couldn't intercept them. And then he missed with all their bombs. He bombed us up north at Swibo. He bombed Chiang Mai. I'm not sure why. I think he's just hitting these bases because he can, just to start building up experience on his British pilots. Signal intelligence. Yep, nothing popping up. Unknown ops. Yep, we're hauling the base force out of Efate now. The Jill advanced a month in research, so she is now at 8:44. Estimated arrival time for her is April 24th, 43. Followed by a week later, the D4Y4 Judy on May 1st, 43. The Tojo is, a week out? So 11/22/42, 11/21. Right in that time frame, so it's coming quick. That's the only ones we have a direct ETA for. The rest of them still haven't built all the way up to to their full size research factory, so we can't calculate an accurate date. Let's see, repairs. That's a refit. Repairing a sub at Rangoon. Pilots, okay, we got credit for one of our 2 kills in air-to-air. We built a level 5 fort at Xargun and a level 8 airfield at Loyang. Alright, and we got a new LST, baby one, at Hiroshima, and a new air unit at Mutankayang. That's it for Combat Reporter. Let's move on over here into northern Burma. He's still not doing anything up here. This is perplexing me the most. We're not in monsoon season. It is over. It ended in October. Usually my opponents are waiting. Day 1 of it's over, they start coming south. But he is not. So I'm not sure what's going on. But that's fine. We're still evacuating all of our men, pulling them down. Okay, these guys will get out of there this turn, then they'll get on this trail. These guys are way down here, these two divisions. These guys are actually not in bad shape. So that's good. Everything else up here is going fine. Down here into the DEI, pretty much going fine here. I'm not sure where he's getting. He has these bombers here. I'm just not sure what his plan is with them. But, oh well. Down here in the Banda Timor Sea, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, what are we looking at? Okay, we got 70. So we're up to, what is it, 89 assault value. Disruption and fatigue cut in half from last turn. What do we got left to unload? Just supplies. Alright, we might pull the ships out. He has 2,400 tons of supplies. We might pull these guys back just to get them out of air threat. How are we doing over here? I forget what he has here, so we're gonna go ahead and do a bombardment here, just to see what's at Dilley, because he's flying those damn DO-24s out of there. I don't know. I'm trying to decide whether I want to attack yet on here or not, but so I'll be thinking about that one. Let's head down to the deep south to our lost base. Right there, Luganville. We still got those two guys. No, what are you doing? There we go. Yeah, they're beat up pretty good. I would not expect them to last more than 2 more turns, maybe, or 2 more attacks, I should say. If he doesn't attack, then they will last. What's their supply levels? Little low. All right, how we doing here? Okay, the base force. Still be a couple more days before we get all those men out, and that naval guard has a piece out somewhere. Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. Denny. Yep. Okay. Looking fine there. We should probably pull that construction unit out of there. Everything else is looking good. I believe he has spotted our carriers here. Yep. We're going to come down here to Nauru and see what he has here. I don't like him sitting here with this recon up and deep into our territory. So we might be taking this base back. I'd like to, because that'll give us that'll open up Ocean Island resources and Nauru again. But it's not just for that; it's to get rid of these damn PBYs flying out of Nauru. All right, we've dropped off our naval guard unit here at Ponape. We got some men here. We're gonna try not necessarily hold this because you can't. Just so you have to bring a larger force. Everything's looking good up through the Marianas. Our picket line detected. That's fine. Then we will move. I'm sure he's flying PBYs out of Atu here. That's why he keeps picking us up sometimes. Extreme overcast, partial cloud, heavy cloud. All right. Over here, bringing in resources. We got about 30,000 tons coming in on Omanatu for sure. We got 60 tons coming into Nagasaki, so that's 90,000 tons. That's enough for an entire full day of production. So we're not going to dip into our reserves, which is good because our reserves are not huge. Up into China. Everything else is looking pretty normal here. He's trying to cross into here and beat the hell out of these guys. Oh, those poor paratroopers. Oh well, there's nothing I can do. They are stuck there. All right, we're finally moving here. What are we looking at? Okay, next turn, right? Yep, next turn we should cross into here. Then we can smack these guys around some more. Then we can start coming up. And that's pretty much everything going on. So until the next turn comes in, you guys all have yourself a great day, and we'll see you later.